Hey loves, Kim here, and I'm back with another video. So if this is your first time on the channel, just would like to say welcome. Hi, my name is Kim. I primarily build in The Sims 4, but I also like to do a little bit of gameplay on my channel, and I am super interested to learn a little bit more about the new Sims 4 expansion pack called Snowy Escape. It's supposed to be coming November 13th and seemingly to all platforms. So let's go ahead and get into some of the key features. So yesterday I posted a speculation, kind of like first reaction video. It will be somewhere in this corner of the screen. I'll have a link there, so you can definitely check it out and just dream big with me. But I feel like it's also important to explore some of the confirmed key features, so I decided to go to EA's website, and here we are. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over what they have here. So key feature number 1, it says chase your thrills. Test your sim skills and endurance with activities on the mountainside. Grab skis for a downhill ride, strap on a snowboard to shred, or bundle up on a sled with another sim. Prefer going up? Build their rock climbing skill and challenge your sims to reach the mountain peak during daring, sometimes dangerous excursions. Okay, so this is interesting. It definitely seems like we're getting at least one new skill. It specifically said rock climbing skill, but I would imagine that skiing and snowboarding are going to be separate skills. Hopefully it's not just something building up the fitness. We already have so many things in the game that can help us max out our fitness skill. And if they're giving this the expansion pack title, they're definitely going to have to give these things separate skills, in my personal opinion. I like the fact that it said sometimes dangerous excursions. I mean, I guess it's nice just to have that sort of risk there, and like making you aware and immersed in the experience, and like keeping your sims safe, obviously. Now I wonder what they mean by dangerous. Like, does dangerous have to do with the temperature? Because based on the trailer, I mean, there are effects to temperature. Obviously this is like a snowy part of town. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting to see what they meant by dangerous. But it's nice to see that this whole, it's going to be more immersive. It seems like it's going to be more hands-on. Hopefully we don't get rabbit holes for any of these things, but yeah, let's just keep on moving. So key feature number 2, it says find your zen. Let your sims worries float away in a natural hot springs and unwind over a hot pot around the kotatsu table, and socialize while hiking through bamboo forests and snowy terrain. Bask in the serenity of mindful walks and soothing music to take control of your emotions and discover your inner zen. So me personally, I like this because it seems like this area here that's on screen, it seems like it's going to affect your sim's mood, especially after like a long day of like that physical activity, just being able to unwind. I know that in Japanese culture, gathering around the hot springs and just soaking is definitely something good for socialization and just building community and just unwinding. So I think that's really nice. And they said unwind over hot pot at the table, so I know that's just another social activity of them eating and having that food in the center. It did mention hiking, so again, hopefully these aren't rabbit holes, like we can actually interact and be immersive in the experience. But it says through bamboo forest and snowy terrain, so are they like two separate areas depending on where you are on the map? Because based on what we've seen, there's like this snowy area which is like by like the skiing and the snowboarding and stuff, but then there's also like a non-snowy area like in the town. So does it depend on where you are on the map, or does it start off as bamboo and then turn into snowy terrain? Don't know. I would definitely like to see more. And the last point that kind of stuck out to me is said about the mindful walks and soothing music to take control over your emotions and discover your inner zen. Now, I feel like a lot of people are going to say that this is something that could have been put in with spa day, which I definitely get. I think what the Sims team is trying to do is saying that this is more like, you know, affecting your lifetime long term, whereas spa day is like you know, going to the spa, which isn't that, because they also gave us the wellness skills. So I could definitely see the commingling there and the kind of controversy behind that. A lot of people feel like the Sims team has been splicing up features for packs so they can give us more DLC later, and I'm not even gonna lie, I felt like that before myself. So I mean, this is definitely interesting. I would just have to see more when they do the live demonstration, so I'm gonna hold off my additional thoughts on that, but I can definitely see the controversy there. All right, create your sanctuary. Whether you prefer the traditional details or modern touches of Japanese inspired furniture and decor, you can incorporate shoji doors, windows and screens, tatami mats, and more to design a home that complements your life. Take off your shoes at the Gankin entryway and the soft glow of paper lanterns overhead, or build your own rock garden outside. So I'm a builder. I'm definitely here for whatever they have for us building by mode wise. I mean, from the trailer, everything looks beautiful. I love the detailing and everything. I love the textures. I love the colors. I just love a lot of the items that I saw in the trailer. So I'm not really gonna go too much in there. The one thing that I did want to kind of touch on, it says take your shoes off at the Gankin entryway. So is that going to be something that your Sims do automatically because of this lot? So it says create your sanctuary. So a lot of people refer to their home as their sanctuary, and a lot of people refer to like an actual place where you go for, you know, spiritual enlightenment as a sanctuary. So it would be nice if by sanctuary they meant by getting an additional lot type, or at least an additional lot trait. Maybe that's asking for too much, or maybe that's just expecting too much, but it would be nice if we had like a separate sanctuary lot type, and that would trigger your Sims to take off their shoes. I don't know, or maybe that's like something that you could set. I don't know. I feel like since they specifically said take off your shoes, I feel like that's going to be a lot trait that you're going to have to designate so your Sims automatically do that, because I know in Eastern cultures wearing your shoes in the house is a big no-no. But I'm gonna leave it there for now. Let's go ahead and look over the last point. So the last point says define your lifestyle, unlock new personality and relationship effects with the introduction of lifestyles and sentiments. Lifestyles manifest in response to your Sims actions and habits, changing their behaviors appropriately. Similarly, share experiences, inspire sentiments, and have a lasting impact on your Sims relationships to each other, affecting their social interactions. So I'm like torn on this, because one, I mean, I like the idea of having more in-depth like relationships. I'm into the idea of having, you know, a better memory system. I mean, little known fact, The Sims 4 actually does have a memory system, but it's super basic, where you take a screen capture and you assign a memory from there. So I like the idea of getting more in depth with that and having our Sims like actions be more meaningful, our Sims relationships be more meaningful, like have them be something that you actually build and it's personalized depending on you know, the relationship between those two Sims. I really like that idea, but at the same time I feel like that should be something that is just in the game, period. Like, I feel like this is a simulation game and we should have things like sentiments, like taking the lifestyle out of it. I mean, yes, lifestyles definitely needs to be a base game thing, but especially like the sentiments and having that bond, and this is just what I'm getting from this little blurb, having that bond between Sims is something at the basic level. So hopefully this will be in an update, but I kind of doubt it since they're talking about it underneath the snowy escape like info blurb. I don't know, I definitely need them to explain this more to me, because this is an expansion pack. So I know in the US, how much is it in the US? I think it's like $40 US. maybe $50. I don't know, you guys. To be honest, I haven't paid full price for a pack in a while. So I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's a lot of money. It's definitely a lot of money. So it needs to be worth it. But overall, I'm excited. I'm definitely into the world. I am a big fan of Japanese culture, and I'm just glad that this is being celebrated. But I hope that this is done in a way that is tasteful and in a way that is well worth people's money. I'm definitely just most concerned about the replayability. I like the fact that we do have skills that we can build, so that can add on to it, and just like all of these different things, but we need to know more. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I may do a follow-up video once I find out some more information, but I'm trying to keep this one pretty short. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video. It helps me in the channel out more than you know, and I'm super duper interested in hearing what you guys have to say about this information so far. And also feel free to subscribe and be sure to click that bell, that way you never miss an upload from me. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.